Hey, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I want to show you around our latest Sprinter 144 4x4. Before we step inside, I'll talk about some of the exterior highlights of this vehicle. Starting on the ground, we have upgraded wheels and tires. So we have a black Rhino wheel with an all-terrain tire. We have fender flares for the front and rear wheel wells. All the way up top, we have a Fiamma awning. We also have a Roambuilt roof rack. Let's check out the front. In the front of the vehicle, we have a luminous front bumper, we have an aero hood spoiler, and then all the way up top, we have 5 Roambuilt trail lights on that Roambuilt Safari 2.0 roof rack. All the way in the rear of the van, we have a Al Vans Expedition box, we have 2 one-up bike trays, and we also have the Al Vans tire carrier with ladder so that you can get up to that Roambuilt roof rack. Let's step inside. Welcome inside. Before we talk about the different components of the vehicle, I'll talk about the overall design as well as the layout. So starting on the floor, we have Boulder Pass hickory flooring. Moving up from there, we have walnut slab door cabinetry. We have a solid birch countertop. Again, we have the grain matched walnut slab door cabinetry uppers. And then all the way up top, we have gray mix Duramax upholstered ceiling panels with a walnut-stained pine accent trim. When it comes to layout, this is our modern 2.0 layout, so you'll see a few vans from us come out like this. We have the main living area right here. Galley is predominantly going to be on the driver's side of the vehicle. Then we have a secondary sleeping area here, so this is a dinette that converts into a second sleeping area. And then all the way in the rear, we have our fixed bed, and that's going to be over top of our garage in the rear. So I'm going to start in the front, and we'll work our way back. In the galley of this rig, we have a 4.6 cubic foot Isotherm fridge. So that's going to be a door style with a small little freezer up top in the left-hand corner. As I mentioned, we have the solid birch countertops. We also have a 15 by 20 Ruvati workstation sink with a cutting board insert. Above that, we have uppers that are going to go all the way down the length of the vehicle. All of these are going to have gas struts to assist their opening and closing, and also have RV latches to ensure that everything stays nice and secure while they're on the road. Underneath our sink, we have a 7-gallon gray water tank there, and that's fully removable. And then lastly, we have a nice little utensils drawer here to the left of the sink, as well as a cubby for additional storage. Moving a bit further back, we have our dinette area. So this is going to be the custom Rossmönster trifold bench/bed conversion. This is going to be upholstered in black leather. We have a nice lagoon mount table here for this dinette. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like when it's in bed mode. So once you have that bed all the way folded down, you have a nice area to sleep 2 additional passengers. All the way in the rear of the van, we have our fixed bed. So as I mentioned, this has flare space on both sides with those half slide windows. Our custom trim rings are upholstered in our gray mix Duramax so that it blends in with the rest of the wall panels. And then we have reading lights at the head of the bed. We also have our switch panels over here so that they can be easily accessed while in bed. So switch panels are going to control all of our lights. We have the control system here for our AquaHot, which is going to allow this rig to be 4-season capable. And then lastly, we have some outlets. When it comes to lighting, we have dimmable LED dome lighting down the center of the vehicle. We have under cabinet lights, and then we also have toe kick lighting in this main living area. When it comes to ventilation, we have a nice flat pane window on the passenger side. We have a C.R. Lawrence T-vent window on the driver's side. And then, as I mentioned, we have those half slides in the rear. Additionally, we have a MaxxAir fan over the bed, as well as one over our dinette and kitchen areas. Welcome to the rear of the van. Back here, we have our water cabinet on the driver's side. Again, these are going to be in walnut cabinetry. And then moving over to the passenger side, we'll have our power cabinet. So on the driver's side, we have a 30-gallon freshwater tank. That's where our pump is going to be housed as well. And then moving over to the passenger side, we have our power systems. So in there, you're going to find 340 amp hours of AGM supercycle, a 3,000 watt inverter, and then we have 200 watts of solar coming in through top. Additionally, on this passenger side, we just have a nice lighting strip so that you can load and unload at night. That wraps up this van tour. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.